Welcome to Uncle Jimmy's pool room. You're probably wondering what's going on. I'm going to give Robbo the biggest sling tackle of his life. Why? Because he thinks it's not an issue in footy. I do, all right? So I've contacted his wife, Brooke. She's told me exactly where he is today, and I've just spotted him now. There he is across the road there. Have a look at this. He is going to feel the biggest sling tackle of his life. I can't wait for this. This is going to be hilarious. There he is, there he is. Suck shit! Yes! You reckon sling tackles aren't an issue? Boss, what do you think now? What do you think about that? Yes, yes. What a way to start the show. Boss. You alright, bud? Yeah, are you serious?
I would have played footy on the weekend.
Back to you, boys.
There's no gloom in Uncle Jimmy's pool room. It's Uncle Jimmy's pool room. It's Uncle Jimmy's pool room.
Thanks, me. How about that, boss? How's the shoulder feeling, brother?
Mate, I went to the physio after that and separated my AC a little bit.
You are kidding yourself. You cannot be actually that sore, really. Let's be honest.
I'm that sore. What do you think this is? This is not fake. This is real. You've hurt me.
So, do you agree that they can be dangerous, sling tackles I'm talking about?
I agree with a lot of people that you're an absolute idiot. Why do you think that's funny? It's not funny.
Mate, it's funny. Test it.
Mate, enough, all right?
It's not really sore.
Yeah, well, look, we've got a good show today. Jared Rivers is going to come down and join us in the pool room for a bit of fun and a bit of chat. A bit of a chat. He's going to find out that you're not very good at being a good bloke. See you after the break.
Hey, Jimmy's in the room, Jimmy's pool room. Hey, Jimmy's in the room, Jimmy's pool room.
Welcome back to Uncle Jimmy's pool room. Speaking of backs, the man that holds everything down in the Melbourne Demon backline is Jared Rivers. How are you, Riv?
G'day boys, how are you?
Riv Dog, how are you? But don't mind if I call you the Riv Dog there.
Love it, mate. A few boys calling it down the club.
Oh, good.
Call you a lot of things
nickname.
down the footy clubs, mate. Yeah. Tell me, what do they mean by goosh?
Well, I think Scotty Thompson started it when he was playing for Melbourne.
Yeah.
A few of the boys think I've got a bit of a long neck, so
A bit of a long neck.
that's the reason I like the goose. But,
Looking at you right now, I tend to agree with that. You've really got a long neck.
I'd rather Riv Dog, but there's a few nicknames down there, as you boys would know.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the D's, they're up and down this year. What do you make of your form so far?
Up and down, mate. Like you said, it's a bit difficult. We've had some good wins, but we've had some really bad losses as well. So hopefully, we've got a big game this week against the Richmond Tigers, and we match up pretty well against them. So hopefully, this week we can back up another win.
Have you talked about anything in the club there? Obviously, up and down, all that sort of business. We know that, but the Tigers, massive game in terms of both clubs' season. What's the focus this week?
I think our start's pretty crucial against them, and I think they're up and going. You know, if they start well, they can continue. So they've had a big couple of tough weeks on the road, and we had a good win against Free at home at the G. So we love playing at the G, and against the Tigers, hopefully a big crowd on Saturday can come along and have two young teams going at it.
Now, Dean Bailey's been under the pump a little bit, we must say. What are his strengths? Because I'm sitting back going, you know what, he's got a good young side here. You know, they're not quite doing enough at the moment. What are his strengths? Tell me about them.
Well, I've been there since he's coached, and I think he's a real good teacher. He knows the game really well and loves teaching the young kids about footy and things about footy. So he's a great teacher, but I think the boys now on the playing can really be the difference of him becoming a really good coach for us.
Yeah.
Now the sling tackle has reared its ugly head this year. It's been around forever, but all of a sudden everyone's up in arms about it. I'm a bit up in arms about it, quite literally. What do you think about the sling tackle? You're a player, you're out there, you have to tackle blokes. And look, you're told to tackle hard, right? How do you feel about it?
It's like you said, it's a tough one. Seeing trainers go for 3 weeks earlier in the year was pretty difficult to watch. But like you said, you're going out there to try and tackle a guy. You can't shy away from the fact he might get hurt. So
I reckon just.
Since you're playing,
dogs sling tackle, just dogs.
Yeah, it's an iffy subject.
it's a dirty technique.
Mate, you went down like a sack of sparks, let's be honest. You really did.
I didn't know you were coming.
Yeah, well, you got to expect it. Expect contact. That's what they say, isn't it? Expect contact.
You got it.
You got it, mate. Listen in. Now, Dane Swan today has been tweeting about the drug testers. You a serial tweeter as well?
No, I'm not on that old tweeting.
You are.
I started early on and then I've gone off it and just follow a few people. I don't really tweet.
Yeah, some of the boys are going to have to be a little bit careful because some of their comments this year have got them in a little bit of strife. And he's talking about drug testers and getting done 3 times in X amount of months. Do you reckon they should shut up?
Swanee?
All the boys, all the AFL boys on the Twitter.
On the Twitter.
Yeah, I think these days, like you said, a lot of media involved with sport, and if you say something, just a little thing wrong, I think James Frawley said something about one of our boys regarding trainers' tackle, saying it's something to do with netball, and then the Vixens rang up and had a go at us. So you got to be definitely careful.
Now, Tats, you got some prizes for the young man.
Yes, we've got the Peter Worth T-shirt in there. We've got the Men Want a Fuss voucher, and we've got the Sasa Security voucher, which is $650 worth of fully installed intercom there. Intercom.
Very nice.
That's what he said. Riv, thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, guys.
Appreciate it. Good luck this week.
Cheers, boys. Great to be here.
All the best this week.
More on Uncle Jimmy's Pool Room.
G'day, welcome to Gen Y Footy with Dean and Frankie. Why are we doing this show and what's this about? Tell the people at home.
Well, it's about talking to the younger players in the AFL, Dean.
Now, what about you, Benny Nathan, kissing the guns a couple of weeks ago? What was behind that one?
Actually, if you slow it down enough, I'm actually sniffing my armpits, unfortunately.
Now, rumour around the club is it used to like a married couple. Yeah, we pretty much don't leave each other's side the whole time.
We do live together now.
You've moved in with the girlfriend. So you've got a lovely girlfriend, but he's also moved in. Yeah, well, he's obviously sleeping beside me and Al's in the other room, so unfortunately for her.
This is for the mantelpiece. I know Al and your girlfriend mentioned she probably doesn't want to look at this all day.
Well played, you guys.
Welcome back to the Pool Room. There you have it. Dino and Frankie got a new show. Log on to ITV and check it out. They should get some high ratings as high as this guy's hair. Mate, what's going on here?
Mate, I'm just hearing all these stories about Jake, the push-up king.
The push-up
Is
king?
he really the push-up king?
Well, apparently he can do 200 push-ups.
Well, in my day, I could do 201. Does that mean that I'm the push-up god?
No, it doesn't. And you could not do 201.
I send a challenge out to Jake, the push-up king. I'm going to take you on. I can beat you at this.
Right, there you go.
Anytime, any place, any day, I can do 200 plus push-ups. There you go.
I'll wait with bated breath to see this competition. This looks like an absolute corker. Speaking of corkers, 2 games this week. We couldn't split them, Brodie. Melbourne versus Richmond, very important game in terms of their seasons. And Carlton versus West Coast, also a beauty. Who do you like between Melbourne and Richmond, mate?
Melbourne, Richmond. Well, I don't like Melbourne, as you know, so I'm going to go for the Tigers. And Carlton are in great form. I reckon they're the 3rd best team easily at the moment.
You don't like Melbourne because of me, yeah?
Oh, we just don't like them in general, to be
There's
honest.
the rest of our tips. Check them out right there. Sporting Bet, Dutchie's Sporting Bet of the Week. You're on fire, mate.
I'm actually going for 5 in a row. This is ridiculous. Get on the Dutch train. Like I said last week, I'm going for Carlton, margin 1-39. $2.20, Robos, boss.
Yeah, it's very nice. Well, I like the Western Bulldogs against the Gold Coast to the line. So I think that's $1.91, am I right?
Correct.
Beautiful stuff. If you want to win some money, follow us. Remember, there's no better bet than a sporting bet. Brodie, I can't wait to see a bit of this action, maybe in the next couple of weeks.
Well, mate, I just want to take on Jake, the push-up king. He's not the king. Well, maybe he's the king, but I'm the god.
Well, there you have it. That's the show for this week. Thanks to Jared Rivers, legends. Thanks to me and the doctors and the physios that helped me out with this separated shoulder that I got from Brodie's weak dog act. Peter Worth, great clothing company.
They are.
Sasa Securities. Who else? Sporting Bet. There's so many. Thank you very much. See you next week on Uncle Jimmy's Pool Room.
You.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, You go fast. 150, 151, 152, 153. Still looking good, man. 154, 150. Nah, you're gone. You're gone, you know. You got to get another 50 out.
That's not bad. I haven't done a push-up for 6 months.
I don't want to hear any excuses.
I'm going to do some practice. I'll have him. I'll challenge him. I've got him covered.
Really?
I'm telling you, a little bit of practice. I've got him covered.
Yeah. Fair to say, I won't be doing any push-ups with my separated AC. Thank you very much.
Oh, jeez, that was tough.